See if this will work. Hey, how's everybody doing? I'm live. I'm in the container. I know there's a couple people live. I'm just gonna make this real quick. Got off work. Been out here. Just kind of looking through some stuff. It's kind of overwhelming. I have a 20-foot shipping container. Let me unplug it from the charger right now and walk around with you. Here's the door. Goes outside. Hey, Robert, California, how's it going? It's dark outside. It's been kind of windy today. So bought this a couple weeks ago. It's a 20-foot shipping container. You can see it goes all the way back there. Got these lights here from Walmart. Just kind of temporary right now. We are in the box. Yeah, I was surprised I'm able to live stream from the box. Not the box, man. Don't put me in the box. You're going to the box. It's like from some old jail movie or prison movie or something. Cool Hand Luke or something. I don't know. Anyways, I've got. Hello, Miss Kitty. I'm just. Let me show you this. I didn't know how much stuff I actually had till I started bringing it out here. And it's kind of organized. I'm getting organized little by little. Got my faithful steed here. Got my PVC for making dummies and props. Got one tripod here. Got a whole mess in the garage. Plumbing stuff. More containers. Just stuff I gotta go through. Books, CDs, you name it. All kinds of stuff. But I do have a walkway. I can actually go all the way to the back. I definitely need shelves. I've got some shelves I'm gonna make out of some 2x4s and just kind of so I have some space. But I'm not really planning on. I'm lying. All right, I'm gonna say I'm planning on getting rid of a lot of this stuff, but there's a lot of stuff I have accumulated over the years, and I will. It will be painful, but I will be getting rid of a lot of stuff. I mean, I've got a lot of books, CDs, different things. This was a dummy. I made this wasn't somebody thinking, "Hey, this is belongs to dummies." No, they just the fan was marking stuff like props and wigs. Yeah. I've been accumulating this stuff for the past 30 years, I guess. So it's time. I've been talking about going through my stuff. Elvis is in there, yeah, right. But I'm going through my stuff, trying to get stuff better organized because when I want to make a video, it takes forever for me to get my stuff together. You know what? Because I'll think of an idea, write out just kind of a rough outline or maybe a couple key points I want to hit, and then after that, I'll just go, okay, where's that thing at? I know I have it. I might have it. And what's really bad about all this is I was looking through some things. I have like 2 or 3 copies of the same book. Obviously, I'll donate those to a library unless it's something that somebody on here wants. Multiple CDs. About this antique reel-to-reel player. It actually works. At a yard sale probably about 8 years ago. Done nothing with it. Done nothing with it. It's pretty cool because it takes tubes. I was thinking about either getting the thing to work or try to make a tube preamp for different things because I do, my guitar stuff and whatnot. So I figured, I got that going for me. Computer parts. This was the computer I was using before I built the one I did this last Christmas. The refurbished. Was that Core i5? It works. It works pretty good. But when I was using this one to edit a video that was like about 10, 15 minutes long, just to do my editing and then upload it to YouTube, it would probably take anywhere from about 2 to 6 hours, depending on what was going on with the internet. It was just really slow. My new computer, sometimes I can get a 15-minute video up on the computer in like 5 minutes. Sometimes it takes about an hour, depending on how much green screen stuff I've done and whatnot. So there is that. Got my T-Rex. See, things are a little bit easier to find, Got some fans. I got some fans because it was really hot just last week. It was only getting down to about the 80s, well, probably high 70s, low 80s just a couple weeks ago. Now tonight it's freezing. I got my flannel on because it's like 55. So you guys are going, yeah, right, whatever. But I do have, I do have a lot of stuff. Just computer parts again. See, I just need to kind of put my stuff together. I've been going through stuff, finding keyboards, mice, power supplies, more props. That's what my son was saying. My son was saying, we need to get you one of those off-site storage containers. The kind that rather than having doors that open on the side, they just fill it up from the top and then they take it away. And then when you need it, you just call them and they'll bring it back. He says with a smirk on his face. I'm like, yeah, I know better than that. Let's see, like more books. Well, just random stuff. I pens, pencils. I just, I get busy. I'll have some stuff. I'll go through some stuff, move some stuff around, start clearing stuff out, and it gets accumulated. So I'll be out here. I'm not going to bore you guys showing you like everything that's in these tubs and go through all this stuff. But I'm hoping to get a lot of this whittled down and have some stuff like I've got my PVC stuff here, and I'll probably put some other stuff right here. I've got a punching bag that is on a stand. I'll probably put right here when I move some of the stuff out of the way. That way I can kind of get some exercise and stuff. You're making a pull-apart pumpkin cupcake. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Berg's 55. Light me up, people! I don't want to say that. You'll put pictures on Facebook? All right, very cool. That's what we're doing. A lot of clothes. This is just like books and things like that. A lot of clothes are still in the spare bedroom. Going to be going through those and seeing what we can do. Giving stuff away locally. I talk with Whiskey a lot. See if there's anything that he wants, because I know there's a lot of people in need up in his area. So figure out the logistics of shipping it up there and whatnot. I don't want to overwhelm him with a bunch of stuff and just say, hey dude, I got some stuff, and then just pile them up. But just find out kind of what their needs are and stuff. So hey Tupac, what's up? Yeah, exactly. If I haven't worn it or used it in the past year, throw it away. But see, there's lots. For me, it was like Christmas when I've been going through stuff. It's like, wow, I didn't know I had this. Like, these buckets. One of these buckets, I found a bunch of guitar cords. I got 300. I know. There's a lot of boxes in here. But it's just all kinds of stuff like this. Books on arts and crafts, decorative painting, digital photography for dummies, upholstery books, just kind of things that I thought would help me make my videos look a little bit more interesting. Move my water out of the way there. And see, there's just that thing. There's probably a sleeping bag and some folders in there. And I already know his books, makeups and wigs and hats, wigs, masks. There's looks like CDs in there. Actually, what is in there? I always do that. I start cleaning up and I go, what is in there? I'm in my tiny house. No, this is actually my storage container. Have garage sale. There you go. Yeah. It's like, so do I have a garage sale and sell it for what I got for it, or what I told the missus I paid for it? You didn't hear that from me, right? But yeah, there's a lot of... There's some stuff that's pretty cool. Some stuff that I know people would like. Stuff that I like. I already looked through there. I looked through there. More green screen fabric. It's a lot of stuff out here, you know. It's a lot of stuff. Christmas stuff. I don't know what that is. But I'm stacked all the way to the ceiling. Look at that. All the way up to the top. Let her sort through it. She she was like ready to just throw it all out. She's kind, but she was getting kind of overwhelmed. She's all, you know, you have a lot of things. I go, yeah, I know. I know I have a lot of stuff. Oh, here we go. Here's a good example. And, you know, I'm the type of person, I'm trying to do this with one hand without dumping on the floor. I'm the type of person that I don't really like to see a lot of empty space. So what I do is I'll fill up a Rubbermaid container full of books. This one's not too bad. This one has a few CDs. Pocket Thesaurus. I listen to a lot of different types of music, like I said. It's the 70s. Letter Black. It's a reggae band. Pearl Jam. Al Jarreau. Garth Brooks, somebody gave that to me. That's going to go in the trash because I don't like country music. Pat Benatar. Santana's Greatest Hits. Steely Dan. Foo Fighters, Rush, Police. I almost bought this thing the other day because this is a really good disc. Has a lot of really good songs. And I came across it, I go, wow, this is really cool too. This is the Foo Fighters. It's a bunch of covers that they did. Really good B-sides on there. The Cars. Now here's one that I have. Okay, it's the CD's in there. Sometimes I have a habit of taking the CDs out of the cases, not putting them back. This is a CD that I actually have 3 copies of. Stevie B, Master of Puppets, Red, Bill Withers, Johnny Marr was a guitar player for the Smiths, Robin Trower, Bridge of Sighs, another Foo Fighters, Shinedown, Sly and the Family Stone, The Muse, Chevelle. Let's see, Walk the Line, that was good. Sid and Marty Krofft, Saturday Morning Hits. Stevie Wonder, Song Review. John Mayer. What else is on there? See, I've got a lot of CDs I haven't seen for a while. This is some entrepreneur CDs somebody gave to me. Soundtrack. Daniel Amos. What else is in here? It's like another Pearl Jam. Icon for Hire. I don't know what this is. This is Rich Mullins. Some Brian Wilson DVD that somebody told me was really good and I got a good deal on it. That's where am I going here? Sorry about that. Where are we at? Yeah, Elbow needs a thesaurus, right? But see, I got a lot of stuff. I probably have like 5 or 6 containers of CDs that are like that. Alphabetized. You know how long I'd be here alphabetizing my CDs? Actually, what I think I'm gonna do. See, this one I actually cut in half just for weight, but I had a lot of books in here. I had this thing packed to the top, full of books. Just, you know, make it yourself, trading spaces, you know, decorating some things, wiring. Thought I was gonna get in shape and run. Solar remodeling, patio and decks. What is this? Another writing songs, sketching paper. I used to just kind of sketch things out when I was bored. Not really very good at it, but you know, I go, oh, I'm just gonna get better. So I get some books and some paper, and somewhere else I got some other drawing pads and some pens and charcoals and stuff. But just it's hard to find the time sometimes. It's kind of hard to find time to do much of anything early. What's in here? There's more books. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about here. See this thing? These banker boxes, they don't live very well. Packed full of probably guitar magazines. Guitar magazines I read once or twice and then saved them for really good articles. And then, yeah, so. Yeah, that is easier. I have one, I think, out here somewhere. Oh, yeah. I got a clear one that see that I can see. Oh, yeah, there's books in there. But there's so much stuff that I have. It's insane. But I think what I'll do is some weekends I have a little bit more time than others. So I think what I'll do is I'll move this stuff here. I'll stack this stuff up a little better there. I've got a couple of these folding tables right here, and I'll bring the trash can in, and I'll just go through one at a time. Just go through this one and have a trash can and have trash can, keep, and donate, and hopefully the keep pile will be smaller than the rest of the other ones. But I mean, some of these things I actually got pretty good deals on. I know they're worth a bit more now, which is good, you know. Good value for your money. See, this one was another one just full of more music stuff. I've got so many music books I could probably set something up and just teach the. See, now this is the wife's. See, it's not all mine. I probably could set up a live stream and teach people guitar basics or something, you know. Which should be alright. I was doing a weekly guitar class on my other channel before I started the Hop Frog channel. That went pretty well. See, this is just more. Gotta get ready for Halloween. This is when I used to be a mascot for the local school. No, just kidding. Here's a pick guard from a guitar that's in the garage in pieces. Said potential spam. Spam, spam, spam. Usually it's the people tell me, hey, we can help you save money on car insurance. Hey, your warranty is expired on this car or that car or something else. Well, I'm taking this with one hand, and I like to live dangerously. Look at what I'm digging in here, folks. Hey, folks, look what I'm digging in here. Let me turn around so you can see. A box of loose thumbtacks. Yeah. Didn't get stuck that time, but I've got a bad habit for doing stuff like that. Here's when I was thinking I was going to be into electronics. I was making a test box for a fuzz pedal I was building before I got the enclosure. I was just going to put it in here and see if it could work. Cables, more stuff. Yeah, too much stuff. Spastic Curious George. Before we had like the fiddle cubes and stuff, we had these things. And yeah, Mrs. Wombat got this for me somewhere. She just thought it was cute. Curious George. And then she cut this thing out of a book and put on here. It says, if I live to be 100, I hope to live to be 100 minus one day, so I'll never have to live without you. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah, student loans. You're like, it's been a while. This was a pickup out of some guitar. See, she really likes me. The missus. When I was taking my EMT class years ago and I was wanting to do that, One of the people in there, their dad was a chiropractor and gave out a bunch of these cool keychains. I gave a lot of these away. I think I only have like one or two of these left. But it's like a spine and your pelvic girdle, and then you got keys where your head goes. I think I just got, yeah, the other one broke. I had another one here. It broke. You know. I need to take better care of my stuff, right? Oh, cool. I was actually going to go get one of these. See what I mean? Elbow spine. Yeah, elbow needs a spine. Um, I was actually looking for one of these five. It was actually I was looking for 100. I could either use a 50 or 100 linear taper potometer. This is from Radio Shack. This is old school, folks. This is old school, folks. This is the real deal. Woo! So I'm actually gonna make something for somebody. I am gonna make something for somebody. I was planning on it the other day. Uh, Basically, what I was gonna make, and I'm sorry if I say basically too many times or some stuff like that. But what I was gonna do, he's got an amp that he really likes the sound of, but he said it's just so loud to play in the house. His wife gets mad at him, and usually on a on his amp and a lot of other amplifiers. I'll use this as a demonstration right here. On the most amplifiers, it'll have what they call a pre and a post. Radio Shack for life, right? So they have, we'll call this our preamp stage. The guitar goes in here, you get most of your tone out of here, and then it goes to internally. There's two sections together. You've got like a preamp and a post amp, and I'm sorry if I'm like boring everybody, but on some amplifiers it has a thing called an effects loop, so you can take an output out of your preamp where you get a lot of tone where you crank it to your power amp. So you go from your pre, get your guitar tones here, and then you control how loud you want it. And some guitars amps don't really sound good till they're about midway up. So what I want to make for this guy is a volume box. Basically, it's going to be a little box with that knob in there, and it's going to have two cables, one coming from the preamp out to the power amp in, so you can have this thing raging like as loud as he wants, but then he's going to have a little knob where he can adjust it. It's just going to be a little metal box that sits on top of his amplifier. One cord going in, one cord going out. Doesn't take batteries, nothing. So I'll probably make that for him this weekend and surprise him. We're talking, and I was like, yeah, there's got to be some type of solution. So, and I was searching around, and I found some people who did that type of thing. So I said, okay, that'll work. That'll work. I don't want to. I didn't go live to talk about Elbows Knob or anything related to that guy. I just thought people might be interested in seeing what I have going on here. So I've been, like I said, I've been shuffling stuff around. So, but I do have, some clear floor space all the way to the back. Got LED lights. Yeah, that's gross, huh? But yeah, LED lights. I'm thinking about maybe painting the inside like a bright white reflective type paint, so it'll be like brighter and more lit up, so I won't feel like I'm in a dungeon. Yeah, I was gonna put a knob on the. I keep forgetting I got people on the other side of the pond, and the word knob means something entirely different. I'm talking about something that goes on your volume potentiometer. So, anyways, yeah, there are people that are living in these things. There's actually a place that I saw online that's not that very far from me, where they built a really really nice house out of like about 8 or 9 of these. They had contractors come in and design the whole thing and lay it out and stuff. I mean, these things are usually pretty nice. They're seaworthy. The one we have here, we ordered it. It's been used. Stuff's been in it. There's been, the floor's kind of marked it. but it actually does have hardwood floors, and I've seen where people will actually seal these up and make them. Some of the other ones you can get in better condition. You have to say what kind of grade you want. For this, I didn't really need anything fancy, but you can get some nice ones that have like I said, they got hardwood floors. I've seen people cut the sides of these out and put entryways and stuff. So yeah, you can actually insulate them though. It makes them a little bit smaller, but what I've seen people do is this only goes back about as far as my hand is right here. So people will actually drill into these. They'll usually use some type of a self-tapping screw that has like a rubber washer on it already to kind of seal it up from leaks. And then they'll put studs in the middle, or something. Usually they put studs on here, and then they'll insulate it from behind. Put drywall. I was thinking about doing that too because you can run 2x4s, 2x3s, all the way down, about every 16, 20 inches or something. Put your insulation in there, put your drywall up, and then you got to have ventilation and stuff. Um, I I think I said that on another video. We paid two for it, 2,000. So we had it delivered. Went to a place called we. My son is looking into them for me. Went to some random site online, and then he got a couple prices from different people and stuff, and all the things went back to a company in New York called Box Hub. So yeah, yeah, it would be a lot bigger than a van. You can bury and grow weed. People do that too. Yeah, people do that too. But yeah, it's pretty big. It's the roof is 8 foot, 8'6". 20 feet. It's probably slightly less than that. I haven't actually measured it. They just call it an 8 by 20. It has these doors on the end, and you can put a lockbox on it. We just got a padlock on the end of it and stuff. And then my son built the shed over there, so that's like 12 by 22, I want to say. So it's doable. It's a lot bigger than Lisa Marie. It's a lot bigger. Let me close this door so no oogity boogies can get me. No raccoons. I don't want the raccoons to get me. This is like cribs, huh? Yo, 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 welcome to the crib, yo. This is my pad right here. I put these containers down and I turn it into a bed right over here and I sleep right there. If I want some air conditioning, I got it right here. I got not one, not two, but I got 3 fans right there, folks. I am living large. Let me tell you, the raccoons got nothing on me. And then I got a hot plate over here I can set up. And if I need to go to the bathroom, I can go outside. Corrugated cribs, that's right. Yeah, but it's decent, it's roomy, it's spacious. First I was thinking, I should have got a bigger one, 40-footer, but they're actually purple. They look pink, but they're actually purple. They're like, if I get closer, maybe if I bring it in the light, you can see it. I think I bought this at Walmart for like $16 or something, and puts out a lot of air. There you can probably see it's kind of it's kind of purpley pink, I guess. When I'm holding it, it looks like crayon purple. There we go. My phone's dying again. So yeah, it's pretty loud though. It has 3 speeds. Puts out a lot of air. I was gonna mount them. I don't know if you can see that hook right there. There's those hooks right there in the corners. Hey, how's it going, Sean? Just showing everybody my new house. The wife kicked me out. Just kidding, just kidding. But see, I was gonna put one fan over here on that hook up there, and then there's two in the corners. Get some air circulating and stuff. So, but like I said, I got a lot of stuff to go through. Got a lot of stuff to go through right there. All those containers, but I do have a walkway all the way to the wall, and I do have some open floor. So, sorry if you guys are getting dizzy. I got all this stuff. I've been accumulating this stuff for years. Some of it's props, a lot of it's books, CDs. Mr. Jensen, my neighbor who's disappeared a few years back, he's probably in here. Shh, don't tell. All right, you got to drive? All right. You're thinking of a 40? Yeah, a 40 is good. I was thinking about doing a 40, but my problem is I'd go, wow, I got a lot more room. I could fill it up with more stuff. So actually, my wife and son helped decide for me. They said, nah, you probably would be better with the 20, which I am. Like I said, I can walk freely through here, take my time, go through that stuff. The camera makes it look like it's a lot longer than it is. It's only 20 foot, but like I said, I got a lot of stuff, books, CDs, props. Yeah, this guy, he gave me this security system, which hooks up to a TV here. There's a bunch of cameras and stuff in there, which he upgraded his system, so he kicked it down to me. So maybe I'll hook that up so I can keep all my valuables safe. No, I'll probably do something with that. I don't know what. So I thought about maybe setting something up where I have like a multicam live stream. Woo! Be all professional and stuff. Yeah, it's been windy. So here's a mic stand with a nice shock mount. One of 20 tripods that I have. PVC for making all kinds of stuff out of that. I'm always making stuff out of PVC. PVC is like, it's like my favorite thing to work with. Stuff. They're probably going to find me. There's going to be a collapse. That's, that is true. I've started so many hobbies. I'll get my feet wet rather than people just saying, that's pretty cool. I'll try it someday. I go, that looks pretty cool. I think I'll try it. I rush out, get a few things, get started, and I go, wow, it's actually pretty cool. It's working. It's not as good as I'd like it to be. And then something else comes up and I go, wow, that's even better than what I'm doing right now. So push it off to the side, start something else. And then I keep coming back to my guitars because I really love building guitars and fixing guitars and doing things. And with my YouTube stuff, I bought this computer as an upgrade from my i3. This is an i5. Started reading up on computers. This is actually one that you really cannot upgrade because of how small it is. But I did put in a 2 terabyte hard drive. I did manage to change out the fans. Had this thing right now. It's got 16 gigs of RAM. I had it running 32 gigs of RAM, but still i5. It wasn't really that fast. It did help when I put the extra memory in there for uploading to YouTube, editing videos and stuff. But the one I have now is a Ryzen system. Just bought some parts. They're having a lot of Black Friday sales last year. So I just did a lot of reading over the last year. Got a motherboard, got a really nice CPU processing unit, graphics card, all kinds of stuff. That one is running right now. It's running 16 gigs of DD4 memory. It's a Ryzen R7 2700X. Trying to remember now. It's 6 core and 12 thread, or 8 core and 16 thread. I don't remember, but it was like the more threads you have, it does more stuff. I'm still learning this stuff as I go. I'm not a professional, but I'm still learning as I go, and it's helpful. Keeps me out of trouble. But the computer that I built, with the monitor and everything, I think I probably built it for. I'm trying to remember now. I think I built it for about 700, $800. I've been saving up for a while and got some money from some other people and different things. But I've been saving it up for a while, buying a piece here, buying a piece there. So I'm pretty happy with the way it's running. So, but if I would have went to a place and bought one pre-made, there's a couple things I would have had to have changed, and it probably would have sent me back about between 2,000 and maybe 2,200. So I figured if I can get away with doing it for a little bit less and learn something along the way, why not, right? Why not? I'm always eager to learn new things, try new things, and figure things out. So that's about it, really. So I just thought I'd come on here real quick. I know Whiskey's on. He's probably going, "Where's Hopper Frog?" Because I usually go in there and hang out and stuff, and I hang out with some other people and stuff. But yeah. If I find something, I'll make a list if I have duplicates of something, and see if anybody's interested in stuff. Yeah, I think the stuff that I built was just the previous generation. So it works for what I needed it to. I mean, I've never been into the brand names or the latest cutting edge. If I stay kind of behind a little bit, all right, good night, Ari. But I noticed if I stay just behind the current stuff, people are dumping that stuff pretty cheap, and then I come along and the stuff I'm buying is new stock. It's new stuff, but yeah, things have gotten weird. Things have gotten weird over at Whiskey's. Oh, California, I'm not sure. Sometimes things get weird in different places, and I'm not sure. Everybody goes online, so it's like I figured, well, I'm out here doing stuff. I just wanted to kind of show you guys what's going on, current progress that I'm making with things. And after I get everything straightened out, just everywhere. So after I think getting things straightened out here, I really want to revamp the little corner of the garage that I'm using for my green screen stuff. Rather than hanging fabric on the PVC like I've been, I've got some paint, so I'm just going to paint the walls, put some paneling in the corners, so it kind of smooths it out, so there's no shadows. You see it in here to get some kind of shadows and stuff. And that makes kind of weird spots on the green screen. And just kind of set that area up just for doing videos. Right now I've got a stereo in there. I mean, it's a big console stereo, like giant thing. So, but I do a lot of stuff in there. Got some lights set up in there. So I just want to really kind of streamline that, make it a little bit more user friendly, so I don't have to walk an obstacle course, move a bunch of stuff out of the way when I start filming. But that way, all the stuff that I have right now, I can bring out here and sort through it. And like I said before, what I don't need, toss it or donate it or whatever I can do, just to make things a little bit simpler for me, a little bit easier for me to be able to make the quality content. I know there's better stuff out there. I try. I'm learning as I go. I appreciate the people that come in here. I have 8 people right now. I think I had like 12 or 15 or something. And I know I've had, I've over 1,000 subscribers. So I'm able to live stream from my container with my phone, which is cool. I like being able to do that rather than having to be locked into where my computer is and the webcam and this and that and different things. And I can take you guys on adventures like this. So we'll see you next time on Corrugated Cribs. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, eat a little something for dinner, see what the wife's doing. And yeah, I'll see you guys real soon. Just, this, I was making a short one. It's already been over a half hour. But, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, so many activities. I know. It's a good thing I have the ADHD to help me juggle everything. Oh, it's nuts. And my allergies are kind of acting up because it's been kind of windy today too. So fires and whatnot. So all right, we'll see you guys real soon. Thanks for coming by. Much love from me and the missus to you guys. I'll see you guys real soon. I'm not going to be, you know, as much of a stranger of a band. I hate to sound like I'm making excuses, but I honestly have just been busy with this and other stuff. So we will see you guys real soon. Hello, Molly. Came in right as I was getting ready to sign off. I will be popping up probably in Whiskey Sing later this evening. Okay, yeah, because the motherboard I got right now, and the new build I did is the Tomahawk 450, which is a decent board. I don't know if you know anything about them. Um, it's a really nice AMD board. Um, and I've been watching a lot of these guys, Linus Tech Tips. Um, the other guy, uh, 2 cents, Jay's 2 cents. There's been like five or six or eight, some guy in Australia. There's been a bunch of people I've been watching, seeing what they're doing, what they're saying is cutting edge, watching benchmarks and stuff. And for what I have was what I'm currently using, my new build was beating a lot of the stuff that was out when I built it like a couple years ago. So it was still pretty fast compared. I'm spitting, sorry, and it was still pretty fast to all the modern stuff. It was killing the i7 like crazy. So well, I'm glad you've been watching. So I'm glad I'm just what is it? Oh, it's a mosquito. I'm just kind of like I said, I got ADHD bad, and I'm spitting again. No, so embarrassed. Yeah, but it's just I try to keep it real, try to keep it low key. I'm not like the other guys that are on YouTube. Hey guys, check this out. Look at this thing. Look at this. This is a pair of pliers. Isn't this amazing? These are endless pliers. They got the yellow handle. These are the most amazing things ever. This is a sponsor of mine. They are making me millions of dollars every year so I can afford it. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry about that. You guys really thought I lost my mind. Yeah, I will definitely stream more often. I've just been kind of busy and kind of lazy and different things. But yeah, some of the people is just like, wow, bring it down a notch, man. You don't have to be like that over the top. Yeah, it's a good board. It is a good board. Hello, brown eyed girl. Yeah, it's a good board. The Ryzen. I was surprised when I saw the specs of Ryzen. I'm glad. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Molly. Yeah, the board was. I went through the thing online, PC Parts Picker, and just showing going through all kinds of things and stuff, and it was like, wow, this is. And when I put it together, it was like doing Legos. Yeah, widely used and tested. Yeah, yeah. I'm using the. I don't remember what memory. There was some memory that they recommended. Rip saw, rip something. Wasn't the RGB stuff because it was like funny. If you want something that's just basic black, it does what you need. It works good. Oh no, no, this one here. This was a refurbished. This one over here, I did go through it to get it to do a little bit more. Um, but I got Patriot memory in here. Put some a little bit faster memory and put in a Western Digital hard drive. Change the fan. This is a really bad form factor because I was wanting to put this into a bigger case to use a different sound card, but this is what they call a BTX platform versus the standard, the ATX. HP decided to do some stuff that they call their own proprietary. So yeah, it's kind of weird. It sits on its side. You know, your slots are all, your USB plugs are kind of weird, and it's just wasn't really that much fun. So, but the one I built the tower and stuff. Um, yeah, I'll do a video on that real soon. Go through, you know, what I did. I'll probably do a video as soon as I get done here. I'll probably do a video and just kind of go through the little bit of things I did with that, so you guys can see what that looks like. Buying a laptop, it was actually, I was surprised. I'm like, okay, I hope the magic smoke doesn't come out, because when the magic smoke comes out, that means I've cooked something and it's not gonna work. So I just, like I said, I watched a lot of videos, read on stuff, took my time, you know, bought the case, got the motherboard all lined up in the case, put the CPU in there, I mean, just did it. Took my time. It took me, after I had all my parts gathered, I had purchased the parts over like probably a period of about 3 or 4 months. And then when I got everything, when I went to assemble everything, it was probably from starting with nothing, just the case and the motherboard, putting that all together, and then going online, getting Windows 10, getting that all uploaded and running, was under 2 hours. It went really quick. I was surprised. I'm like, okay, oh, this works. And then it worked. I'm like, wow, this actually worked. Because this is my first build, and I was like, wow, this is so cool. So I'd like to build another one, just to build another one. I don't need another computer. But you know, it was fun. It's like Legos for adults, I guess you could say. But it was a lot of fun. You know, it was a lot better than investing more into this not to get any kind of results out of it. So, but you know, it did well. It did what it needed to do. Not as well as I hoped it would, but it got along okay. It's kind of like the computer I have. I'd say is probably like a Tesla. It does what I need to do, does everything. This is more like, I was gonna say a Pinto, but no, this is probably more like a Toyota Tercel. It's dependable, it gets you where you need to go, but it doesn't have any horsepower when you need to get on the freeway, and you kind of hope you don't get ran over. It's kind of like, or maybe having an old bug. It works, but you quickly learn its limitations, and that's what was going on with that. But yeah, I think I'll do a video of the other computer so you guys can see what it looks like, because it came out really cool. I was like really happy with it. It does what it needs to do, and it does it well. So, all right, yeah. With all that said, I'm gonna shut this down. I said that about 10 minutes ago, and I got some people. I hate to say goodbye. I hate to be rude, because that actually, I lost my mouse the other night. So I figured, all right, I'll just use one of these. I've got somewhere in one of these containers, I've got like 3 or 4 Logitech wireless mice. I was going to stop off at Best Buy and get a new mouse tonight. And my son's like, why are you going to get another one when you already have so many? So this is HP, one of those light up mice. All of them have the little LED thing and stuff in them. So I will go ahead and hook this up to my computer, and I'll make a video on that to show you guys, point out the different stuff that I put in there, and we'll go from there. All right. Have a good night. I am going to close this up for the evening. I hope everybody has a good night. Good night, everybody. Let me Set this down, and here we go. All right, I mean it this time. I really mean it.